Today I want to show you how easy it is to make your homemade almond milk so you never have to buy the stuff from the store again. You know, when you look at the box of almond milk you buy from a store, you will see almonds, you will see filtered water, and then usually another 4 or 5 ingredients that truly don't have to be there, and those are all just preservatives and additives that really don't do the body good. So homemade almond milk, once you start making it on your own and you realize how easy it is, you will never buy the stuff from the store ever again. So let's do it. So for the first step you will need almonds. I prefer buying organic unpasteurized almonds. Unfortunately they were not available, so organic raw almonds will do as well. You also need a jar you're gonna soak the almonds in, and some type of measuring cup. You know, I don't actually have a measuring cup in this kitchen, so I'm just gonna use this old cup. Anyhow, let's get started. So you will need 1.5 cup of almonds. So I'm just gonna roughly measure it here. And 1.5 cup of almonds will make you about 1 liter of almond milk. So I'll call this 1 cup, I'll put another 1/2 cup. Beautiful. So whenever you're making your own almond milk, you have to think ahead, because this will have to now soak for about 24 hours. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour some water to the top, and I'm just gonna set it usually on top of the fridge. If your place is really warm, you can store this in a fridge as well, or inside a cupboard, and let it soak for 24 hours. Step number 2, after your 24 hours of soaking, you're going to strain the almonds and wash them quite well. Put them on a strainer, and I strongly suggest that you blanch them, which basically means you're just going to peel the almonds. It sounds like a very tedious process, but once the almonds soak for 24 hours, it's going to be a very easy task. Now, this is totally optional. You can make almond milk just with the almonds the way they are. However, they're not going to be as creamy, and this little peel is something that is very hard to digest. So definitely blanching them will allow the almond milk to be easy to digest. The cool thing about blanching the almonds is that you will really be able to see these little guys here, that they're actually starting to sprout, and that's a good thing. So after 24 hours of soaking, the almonds will naturally start to sprout and release tons of enzymes that are really good for your body. So definitely a good idea to soak them prior to making your own almond milk. Step number 3, once your almonds are all blanched, you're gonna put them in a really good blender. So I'm using Vitamix. It's all stained from turmeric, it's not dirty, I promise. Clean, ready for the almonds. So I'm just gonna put them all in. And if you're using 1.5 cups of almonds, you will need about 6 cups of clean, filtered water. Okay, add it in. Beautiful. There's still a few peels left, but it's okay, not a big deal. Now I'm gonna add, I would say, about 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt. Now that's totally optional, you don't have to put it there. Another optional thing to add is a couple dates to sweeten it. I'm not gonna do it because I sometimes use almond milk for more savory dishes, so I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. And now we are going to blend it. And I'm gonna blend it on medium for about 3 minutes. Excellent, so we are all done blending. It smells really good, lots of foam. So now what we'll need is a nut bag. Nut bag, it's kind of funny name for it. But this one is made out of organic hemp, and we've had it for a while. It works really well. I just bought it on Amazon. It was maybe like $6, and it's been lasting quite well. You can wash it, no problem. Okay, so I'm going to do it in batches. I'm just gonna pour some of the liquid here into the bag and then close it up. Make sure your hands are nice and clean and washed. And now you're gonna start basically milking this bag. You feel almost like a little farmer. I do, at least. Beautiful, look at this foam. That's amazing. You know, I've done it so many times, and every time I do it, I still get excited about the possibilities, about, you know, being able to make this on your own. It's awesome.
It's almost meditative in a way.
It is. You can use it like a little meditation for sure. Okay. Now, this is just one batch, but I want to show you what you will end up with. So inside a bag, once you're all done and finished, so what you will see inside the bag is just this pulp left over from the almonds. And each can just kind of dump it into a bowl. And it's your call. You can just throw it away if you want, or you can save it for later. We have an awesome recipe for vegan ricotta cheese on our website using the almond pulp. Okay, so batch number 2. I'm just gonna once again pour the milk in. And start milking. I don't want to be losing any of this.
You got a little greedy on that pour.
I did. Nice. So you want to squeeze as much out of it as you can. That way the bulb is nice and dry and you get as much milk as possible. Once you're finished squeezing all the almond milk through the nut milk bag, then what you want to do is get a clean jar, preferably glass jar if you can find one at home, or buy one, and just pour the milk in. Yay! You're gonna close it up with a lid and you're gonna put it in the fridge, and you can store it for about 3 to 4 days. Now, I strongly suggest that you drink it as fresh as possible because it's really nice and tasty. The longer it sits in the fridge, it loses its flavor. And before you use it, so once you take it out of the fridge, just give it a little bit of a shake to make sure that everything mixes well and it's nice and creamy for you. And that's how you make your own homemade almond milk. Pretty simple, right?